I've been recommending Jobscan to my clients and followers for years as one of their affiliate partners, which means I may receive a small commission at no additional cost to you if you buy or sign up through one of the links that I share. I only recommend products that I use myself or absolutely love, and Jobscan is one of them. It's an extremely useful tool that will help you review a job posting and identify keywords missing from your resume faster. And it helps me show the importance of tailoring what I call a broadly targeted master resume that I help job seekers create. But I always recommend using JobScan with discretion. My name is Steph, and I help job seekers at all career levels create resumes, LinkedIn profiles, and job search plans that land interviews at the companies they'd love to work for. Today, I want to give you an honest JobScan review from the perspective of a certified resume writer. The good, the bad, and everything in between, so you can determine for yourself if JobScan is worth it. So what is JobScan? Well, JobScan is an online keyword analysis tool that helps job seekers identify which keywords are missing from their resumes and reveals insights into what ATS and recruiters are looking for when scanning your resume. If you're not already familiar with ATS, you're going to want to watch this video later. But let's take a look at how JobScan works, what I love most about it, and what I'm not the biggest fan of.
JobScan is an extremely user-friendly tool. It just takes 3 steps. You can either upload your resume into this widget or copy and paste the resume text into this field. Copy and paste the text from the job posting you're applying for into the next field. And JobScan will give you a scan report. Full disclosure, I'll be using a resume and job description from a job seeker prior to working with me for this example. This is what a scan report looks like at the time the demo was recorded. It may look a little different to you if JobScan has since been updated. There are dozens of ATS used by mid-sized to large corporations as well as small businesses. In fact, at the time of this recording, JobScan has shared that over 98% of Fortune 500 companies are using AI-driven ATS as part of their hiring practices. While they all operate as a digital filing cabinet to help recruiters and HR teams organize and communicate with applicants, they each have their own hangups and preferences. I love that JobScan makes it easy for you to add the specific company name and website to the scan report, and it shares which ATS that company is using with specific tips for getting through that particular hiring software. Game changer, right? A common misconception about ATS is that it'll reject your application automatically if your resume is missing specific keywords. Now, recruiters and HR managers know this software isn't perfect and don't set the software up to auto reject candidates based on their resumes. They may add knockout questions to the application itself based on the job requirements, and that may auto reject you if answered incorrectly. But you have to remember that ATS isn't the only gatekeeper or resume reader that will prevent you from landing an interview. I love JobScan's recruiter tips because it gives you insights that matter the most to human readers that will be making the final decision on whether or not you're going to move forward in the hiring process. Now, from the main navigation at the top of the screen, you can see a scan history, which will help you organize your resumes. But JobScan now has a job tracker, and this is an extremely cool feature that helps you not only save jobs using the Chrome extension to JobScan for you to tailor your resume for, but it saves all of your information for each resume and job application in one place. So let's say you've applied to a job and you've already set some information in here. Let's say you've added the company name and website from the ATS tips. You can also add the salary, the date you applied. But what's really cool about the job tracker is from within each saved job, you can find the resume used to apply, your scan report. You can even start setting dates for interviews that are scheduled, adding additional notes to this particular job application and moving it throughout the process. And you can do that very easily simply by dragging and dropping into the next stage. This is going to help you organize your application efforts and keep track of where you're at in your search so much easier from one place. JobScan places far too much emphasis on having a 75% or higher match rate. You can see my match rate on the left side of the screen. And for this example, it is low. It is only a 16% match to the job posting that I provided for this scan. So, what JobScan is doing is it's using its algorithm to pull the nouns and adjectives from a job posting and organizes them into hard skills, soft skills, and other keywords. So, let's take a look at this scan report. You can see that the hard skills have a high score impact, while the soft skills have a medium score impact, and other keywords have a low score impact. So, these keywords really should be naturally integrated into your resume to align your career story with what recruiters and hiring decision makers want to see. ATS, however, only uses a small selection of these keywords set by a recruiter or HR rep to sort, filter, and sometimes rank applicants. These are going to be the keywords that relate the most to the top requirements and skills. So, this keyword comparison section is helpful, but it negatively impacts the match rate to a much higher degree than it should. I give more specific examples of which keywords aren't important and still negatively impact the match rate in the full review. I'll drop the link to the full review below. So, what match rate should you aim for? Many certified resume writers and career coaches in my network agree that a match rate of 40% or higher is a more realistic benchmark. Another issue I have with JobScan is how they use their algorithm to recommend both LinkedIn and cover letter optimizations. So, your resume, your LinkedIn profile, your cover letter, they each serve a different purpose and role in the job search process. The LinkedIn optimization scan report makes sure that you've added, details needed for a complete profile. That's fantastic. It recommends adding the job title you're pursuing and heavily weighted keywords to your headline. That's great. And it points out the need for more measurable results or fewer words to avoid in your experience section. But again, the emphasis on adding in all these keywords based on this algorithm or other profiles in your industry can keep you from utilizing LinkedIn to showcase your unique personal brand or encouraging others to connect with you and get to know you more from a networking standpoint. And despite what JobScan claims, cover letters are not read by ATS. In fact, combining your cover letter with a resume you upload to ATS can penalize you due to increasing your page or word count, the appearance of keyword stuffing, or simply just not following application instructions. But essentially, cover letters should say more than what's already on your resume, like explaining work history timeline issues or career changes or focusing more on why you're the best fit, not just for the job itself, but for the team and organization as a whole based on shared values and organizational culture.
I'm also not a fan of the resume and cover letter template upsells included in the paid premium plans. Yes, I do sell resume templates, but I believe that resume design and writing is a balancing act where your goal is to appeal to each of your resume's primary readers with one document. Those readers being ATS, recruiters or HR professionals, and hiring managers or direct supervisors choosing between qualified applicants. I'm hesitant to recommend any resume templates unless designed by a certified resume writer who understands this and can provide some guidance along with that template. Also, if you're worrying about fitting your career story into the spaces provided by a resume template, you're more likely to cut important details and ultimately sell yourself short. Your message is more important than your design, and a simple layout is much easier to skim than a heavily formatted resume template. I'll drop the link below so you can give Jobscan a try for free. When you create a free account, you will be limited to 2 scans a month for match rates and keyword comparisons. There are currently 2 options for premium plans: a monthly subscription for $49.95 each month, or a quarterly subscription at $89.95 every 3 months. With a subscription to one of these premium plans, you will get unlimited scans for match scores and keyword comparisons, unlimited scan history, LinkedIn and cover letter optimization, a list of jobs that you match curated by Jobscan, access to predicted skills based on Jobscan's algorithm, and the Resume Power Editor, which lets you make changes directly to your resume while you're still in Jobscan, premium ATS and recruiter findings, and the resume and cover letter templates that I've already mentioned. If the price is a bit steep for you at this point in your job search, I share more about a Jobscan alternative in the full review at offtheclockresumes.com. Again, you'll find the link to that below. I believe Jobscan can take much of the guesswork out of keyword optimization and help you get through the hiring process faster if you can remember that resume writing is a balancing act between writing for software and writing for human readers. You'll find the link to try Jobscan free below. But if you want more help with crafting a resume that positions you as the best fit for the job that you want, sign up for my free 5-day Resume Rescue Challenge to discover the updates that you can make to your resume today to start landing more interviews. I'll also drop that link below. Don't hesitate to leave any questions that you have about Jobscan in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them.